Hello, and welcome to the 2025-2026 University of Alaska Anchorage Kenai Peninsula College Paramedic Program. This is advising session number 1 and was recorded on April 21st, 2025. My name is Paul Perry, and I am the Paramedic Program Director and Lead Instructor for the KPC Paramedic Program. The clinical coordinator is Tiffany Perry. We both have offices on the Kenai River campus in Soldotna, and our contact information is listed on this slide. If you cannot reach us by phone, then do not hesitate to use email or text to our cell phones. We will get back to you as soon as possible. The program was developed in 2005 for the University of Alaska Anchorage. Since its inception, we have had 20 cohorts of students, averaging between 12 and 16 students each year. To date, there have been 168 total graduates, with a first-time National Registry pass rate of over 97%. The national average is 73%. Our program has an 82% retention for program completion. The KPC Paramedic Program is fully accredited by KHEP, the Commission on Accreditation of Allied Health Education Programs, as of July 2020. Students who successfully complete the program are eligible to sit for the National Registry Paramedic Examination, a requirement to be licensed as a paramedic in Alaska. There are several requirements before being offered a seat in the KPC Paramedic Program. First, you must either be a State of Alaska or National Registry EMT. You must pass a State of Alaska and federal background check. And several of our hospital agreements require that you pass a urine drug screen for any illegal substances, including THC. You must also have a full complement of immunizations as required by our memorandums of agreement. The core paramedic classes are made up of didactic lectures, skills labs, hospital clinicals, fire department ride-alongs, and an out-of-state capstone internship. The fall semester is dedicated to preparatory coursework such as advanced airway management, pharmacology, and patient assessment. In the spring semester, students have a medical focus on topics such as cardiology, pulmonology, or endocrinology. The summer semester focuses on trauma, OB, peds, and operations. Skills labs are separated from didactic classes. Students can choose either a traditional face-to-face skills lab twice a week on the Mat-Su College campus, or a 2-week lab intensive each semester on the Kenai Peninsula College campus. All students of the Mat-Su alternative location must attend the last 3 days of intensives on the Kenai River campus each semester for final exams and medical director instruction. The program's capstone field internship is performed at high-volume advanced life support ambulance services in the lower 48. All students must successfully complete the 480-hour capstone to finish the program. All students must attend the capstone at an approved out-of-state location. The majors for the paramedic program make up 48 of the 68 required college credits to complete the Associate of Applied Science degree, and all paramedic classes must have a minimum GPA of at least 3.0 to pass and advance within the program. To complete the AAS degree, students will also be required to have a full year of anatomy and physiology with labs, writing 111 and a 200 level, communications 111, and an Intermediate Algebra 105 course. If you are considering transferring college credits into UAA for this degree, please work with a college academic advisor. All paramedic-related program questions need to be addressed to the program director or clinical coordinator, as they are program advisors. The 2025-26 class schedule looks something like this. All didactic lectures are given online through Zoom in a synchronous format. Students must attend classes online during the fall, spring, and summer semesters from 6:00 p.m. to 9:00 p.m. every Monday and Wednesday night. As stated previously, students have an option when it comes to their skills labs. They may choose the 2-week-long lab intensive on the Kenai River campus in Soldotna, offered each semester, or the 2-day per week alternate location option on the Mat-Su campus. The Mat-Su option is Tuesday and Thursdays from 9:00 a.m. till 12:00 noon during the fall, spring, and summer semesters. Students attending the alternate skills labs must attend the last 3 days of the intensives on the main campus in Soldotna each semester for testing and medical director instruction. Students will participate in several hundred hours of hospital clinicals and fire department ride-alongs. These clinicals and field experiences are self-scheduled by the student and approved by the clinical coordinator. The 480-hour capstone internships are completed at various locations in the lower 48, with the primary sites being in Texas. The program uses online technology for all patient contacts, skills labs, clinical scenarios that are logged into a cloud-based tracking program. There are also lab manuals that must have both peer and instructor checkoffs completed each semester. The use of high-fidelity simulators such as SimMan, SimMom, SimJunior, and SimBaby are the norm within the Kenai Peninsula College Paramedic Program. Students who work with students will also work with standardized patients using and will be using online subscriptions. Paramedic students spend several hundred hours working with local fire departments and ambulance services. Our primary training sites include Nikiski Fire Department, Kenai Fire Department, and Central Emergency Services on the Kenai Peninsula, and to a lesser degree, the Mat-Su Borough EMS up in the valley. The Mat-Su cohort should plan to travel to the peninsula several times each semester for ride-alongs to complete their field experience requirements. Other EMS or fire departments may be considered as MOAs allow. Paramedic students also spend time in local and regional hospitals. At Central Peninsula Hospital in Soldotna, students rotate through the emergency department, respiratory therapy, obstetrics, and the operating room. The regional hospitals in Anchorage give students an opportunity to master assessments and treat patients in the emergency department, ICU, PICU, labor and delivery, and the operating room. Paramedic students can also pull shifts at the Mat-Su Regional Hospital in their emergency department. The KPC cohort should plan to travel to the Anchorage Regional Hospitals multiple times each semester. The high point of the KPC Paramedic program is the out-of-state capstone field internship. Students will spend approximately 6 to 8 weeks working in high-volume services in the lower 48. The 480-hour internship is completed in the state of Texas, Washington, and Oregon. Other high volume internship sites can be considered on a case-by-case basis. Shifts vary from 12 or 24-hour shifts for each department. Students are responsible for all costs associated with their field experiences, hospital rotations, and the capstone internship. This includes room and board, travel, and other associated costs. Students are also responsible for all state certification and/or licensure fees. Going to paramedic school requires financial planning. The base tuition is $11,568. That's 48 credits at $241 per credit, with a $3,320 earmarked for program lab fees. Other student expenses include textbooks, travel to and from the hospitals or the fire departments, the out-of-state capstone field internship, and any technology needs you may have. I have seen students complete the entire paramedic program under $18,000, and other students go as high as $25,000. It will be important that you apply for all scholarships available and seek out optional funding when available. The program's lab fees include your uniforms, all your lab supplies, the federal background check, fingerprinting, and drug testing, the online patient reporting software, and the EMS testing software. Lab fees also include your certification cards, once successful, in advanced cardiac life support, pediatric advanced life support, pre-hospital trauma life support, and advanced medical life support. Your lab fees further include several online EMS training subscriptions that are used throughout the program. Other considerations include having a dependable vehicle to travel back and forth to class, the fire departments, and the hospital clinical sites. Students often ask me if they can work part-time or full-time during paramedic school. Even though every student is different, I find that the way the course is presented makes working either full-time or part-time doable for most. For those students who choose the KPC Lab Intensives pathway, the Kenai Peninsula College does have a residence hall. The 2 weeks of rent each semester is extremely affordable and is right across the street from the classroom and paramedic lab. Students who wish to stay in the residence hall must supply their own bedding and food for the 2 weeks each semester. As a side note, there is no alcohol allowed in the residence hall at any time. For more information about the Kenai Peninsula College, check out our college website at www.kpc.alaska.edu. The paramedic program also has a web page under Academics Area of Study. On the paramedic homepage is the current program application, the student handbook, a list of members of our advisory board, and the latest accreditation statistics. The KPC Paramedic Program also has a Facebook page at Kenai Peninsula College Paramedic Program, where pictures and stories of the program can be seen. Thank you for your time in reviewing the Kenai Peninsula College Paramedic Program's advising session number 1. If after viewing this presentation, you have further questions, please contact me. My phone number is 907-262-0378, and my cell phone number is 907-398-7888. You can also reach me by email at peperry@alaska.edu. Be safe, and I look forward to talking with you soon.